Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. MC-Mura here, and in today's video I wanted to teach you guys how you can perform the Cody sway option select. This is an option select that you do when you want to be able to sway your opponent V reversals. This will work on strike V reversals. It is easier on characters with 17 frames V reversal. 17 frames are V reversals that will knock you down. So it's like Ryu's, like Bison, Ryu, G, that style of V reversal. So what you want to do here is you want to be able to do something like this. You will do your first input, which is, in this case I did the crouching medium punch, and then followed with the crouching light punch, and after the crouching light punch I immediately pressed the V skill. And why this works is because of the screen freeze. When Ryu is doing the V reversal, the screen will freeze, as you just see, and that screen freeze will make the input for the crouching light punch drop. The game will drop our crouching light punch input and only give us the V skill or the sway. You know how when sometimes you are trying to meet your opponent and you press the button, but the cinematic happens and nothing comes out and you get to block? This is basically it. The screen freeze eats input, pretty much. And we are using this to our advantage in this option select. So again, what we're doing is you do the first normal, input the second one, and immediately V skill after. And it should look something like that, as you can see in the input. Of course, I don't even need to tell you why this is so good, because if Ryu isn't blocking, if Ryu is just blocking, I mean, it should happen something like this. I should be able to continue my block string normally, and get whatever would normally do. If you are still learning Cody, or if you're still new to the game, I wouldn't recommend focusing that much on how to do this specific option select, because this is some pretty advanced technique. However, if you are already on a decent or high level, I would say like in the diamonds and above, this is something that is worth learning in my opinion, because it makes your pressure games that much scarier. And I will now show you a couple of examples on how you can do this on 12 frames character like Ken, who have 12 frames V reversals. And now I will show you what happens when you are fighting versus a character like Ken, who have a 12 frames V reversal. Because these V reversals are quite fast, you will not be able to get that sway OS on the follow-up to most of your normals. So if you're doing crouching medium, you can do that V, you can't sway here, standing medium, you can sway here. All of these you will not be able to sway after. To be able to sway OS versus a character like Ken, this will only work from your standing light punch. As you can see, this is the only one where I can get that option select on, so maybe that. Even the crouching doesn't work if I remember correctly, yeah. I can't even get it from the crouching light punch. No, the standing light kick. So standing light punch is your only option here. This is your only option. The other way you can do this is if you have excessive plus frames. So say from something like a jump in. If I get a jump in, I will do heavy punch and then do the sway OS. As you can see, something like this. I pressed heavy. I did jumping heavy kick and I pressed my heavy punch, and was still able to sway OS his V reversal. Of course, this will apply if you're using a character like Ryu or any character. Most of the character with parries, pretty much. Although the timing is different, and the things that you have to know is that the timing is different on each of the normals that you will want to do this from, because the block stun is different. So anyways, if you enjoyed this small video, please leave a like or subscribe if you haven't. It already really helps. Commenting, all of that does a ton for the channel. Thank you very much. I recently upgraded my setup, as you can see, so hopefully we will see better quality videos in the future. As always, thank you for watching and stay safe.